Perfectly unmuted and ready to go. Woo! She's checking it like, yeah, maybe we're on. Hey, everybody.
What's up? How you guys? How y'all doing?
Hi.
I miss y'all.
We're doing.
I'm sorry. For people who can't see other. Hi.
He did. He looked down, and I was like, he just waved at his.
I'm waving at Paddy, who is below me on.
Whoa!
Screen.
Whoa!
I was like, what?
Whoa!
This has gone to the wrong side.
Hey, everybody. We're doing great. It's good to see you.
Oh yeah, it's good to see you.
We're still weird.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Glad that nothing has changed. That is awesome. Consistency.
Yes.
Consistency is key, as always. But as always, welcome everybody once again to Frick, Frack, Paddy, Wack. Give me an ibuprofen. But
I have some in the juice.
Oh, I'll take some later. Thank you. So, welcome once again. Thursday, as you've seen on our Instagram page and our Facebook, we had to change up a little bit of a timeline because, life is happening and we'll catch everybody up as best as we can on what the heck is happening here in our lives. But once again, make sure that, as always, you get to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitch, on Twitter, at YouTube, and as always on ffpw.live. So I'm going to hand it over now to the one and only Wackety Wack.
Don't talk back.
He can't tell what to talk. He's about to talk.
So don't talk back.
Seems like my finger is like thumping. This one.
Lord.
He's actually good, but if you can't tell, he's actually got on there.
We were getting ready to set up the computers, and as we did, I was pulling the cables out for the mouse and pulled my hand too high and put it right into the fan.
At least it was just your hand and not your head.
Right on the knuckle. Right on the knuckle.
Well, but I'm thinking, what do you have to do to be like
easy?
Pulling the cables. Literally just pulling the cables out.
Somebody that's short doesn't have that problem.
Okay.
Well, that's true.
Sorry.
And somebody that's tall is the only one that has to worry about hitting their head on a fan.
I was thinking about my son. Every time like he gets out of bed, I'm like, whoa!
Poor dude, like sits up and.
Good morning. I'm awake.
I'm up. Stop.
Or he goes to pick up the baby and like,
No. Back to the ER we go. All right, we've got a cool show for you tonight. We actually, Paddy and I added a couple segments that we wanted to throw in just to try something new and have a little bit of fun. But we are opening up the show with something awesome, and then going into a few of my favorite things. Aww. And then Two Truths and a Lie is back, trending national and local, and then a segment on life hacks.
Yeah, I saw those, and actually, I was rather impressed by some of them. Yeah. It's small things that we tend to forget. Calm down. And
those are easy to forget.
And some wish they could forget.
Yeah, all the women are like, "Yep, do our best to forget about
Ladies,
that."
jump in the chat and don't ask me.
Forget about the small things. Nobody wants a short man. Anyways, and then we're going to talk about our niches, and we have a closing quote, hopefully, and we the only game we have. Yeah, we have a game.
Oh,
Two Truths and a Lie. So
yeah. So if you're wrong, you drink, and if we couldn't agree.
Yeah,
I guess we can all agree on the.
Yeah, you could technically all drink.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And we
Social drink, or if you're wrong,
Water.
drink. All the things.
I'm drinking for how good Paddy knows how to talk on this show after a year and a half.
You're gonna be drinking.
Sorry, I don't talk much.
2 years. Hashtags, keywords.
Hashtags, we're going to do FFPW20, catching up, and primary elections. Keywords, if we remember to do it, we're going to do government names, actually, like, and exactly, which you already hit it, actually. But
we have to slow this down because we're going to run out of drinks in here.
I think we should do drinking when we actually can enjoy it.
I think we're all drinking water today.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So when we go to the kitchen, got it.
Got it.
All right, something awesome. Moving along. What you got? Who's awesome?
Having people to depend on, whether it's people that can teach a kid how to change his oil, having somebody to watch the baby when you have to go do stuff, just people. Like, I can call you because I can depend on you to do this. I can call you because I can depend on just people to depend on. Like, I appreciate y'all.
And it's not always something to do. Sometimes it's just a phone call that you just need from somebody, or a texting back and forth. And
welfare check.
Yeah, exactly. So that's appreciated. So I know I'm horrible at that. So
I am too. At least when I reach out and then we tell you, like, hey, if you want to take a nap or shower without a baby screaming, and
So check on your friends, and you know what? While we're doing something awesome shout out with something like this, put your shout outs in there, and also maybe tag the person as well. they may want to be recognized. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
So nowadays
Yep.
people want to be recognized.
Tag your friends and say thank you for checking on me.
There you go.
I like it.
So awesome.
I agree.
My something awesome is actually Spirit, aka my other half.
I'm like, airlines?
His hair was going like
Yeah, where is she?
attack. She's out today doing something. So I'll
Vague.
check her
Something.
locations later.
We
Such your other half, man.
we get to go ahead and just, all right, let's pick out what she's doing. What's she doing?
It's okay. Locations, I know where she's at right now. It's okay.
She
but
is
I'm sorry. Baby.
Feeding the baby goats.
quite
She's
possible.
feeding baby goats.
Quite possible.
In the dark.
In the dark.
In the dark.
Totally.
In the dark.
That would mean she's probably asleep still. I wouldn't.
Well, I would sleep with
No.
baby goats. That would be fun. Not like that.
Huh.
Not bestiality sleeping with.
That's not where I went, but okay.
Liar.
Here we are
I saw your face.
for once.
So she's feeding baby goats?
All right. In the dark.
All right, Spirit, you're feeding baby goats in the dark. I can't do anything about this. So, but yeah, so, but anyways, yeah, no, recently with a lot of stuff that's happening with my family, I know y'all know, but just a recap for everybody real quickly, about 5-6 weeks ago, Dad had a stroke. He's okay now. And about 3 weeks ago, my mom decided to, well, I think she decided to, but
I don't think that'd
I'm going to do
yeah,
this
you know what's
today.
gonna be good right now.
that'd be really cool to do.
Mess everything up. So, but yeah, she unfortunately tripped at work and split her left kneecap in a clean break in half. So, and she just had surgery last Wednesday, so not yesterday, but the day or last week. And the recovery process is looking anywhere between 4 to 6 months. And they're thinking she's going to go back to work in 3 weeks. And I'm going like,
Yeah.
mental
You
health
guys are
day.
crazy and
Yeah,
workman's comp.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it is. And going through workman comp right now is
Nightmare.
Oh yeah,
Nightmare.
it's
Nightmare.
complete nightmare.
Yeah, anybody who's had that problem, drop any nuggets of knowledge in there. So,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Maybe get an attorney.
Yeah, same thing. Originally
I can't talk about that right now.
originally
So-
happened with my mom. She slipped at work at one of the walk-in coolers. And this is back in California when I was 12 and slipped in one of the walk-in coolers. One leg went this way, the other leg went that way. Both her knees got completely jacked up and she ended up, it was like a 7 or 8. So it might have been closer when I was like 10. It was like a 7 or 8 year fight to
Yeah.
Okay.
close and finally get them to settle. And yeah, it took forever. So
Yeah,
hopefully
so-
yours doesn't go that way, but
Yeah.
most commonly
I know,
it takes.
Just, I mean, like I said, I don't want to say too much on here because it's being recorded, obviously. People can try to use it against us. But again, it just been some stuff and we are handling some litigious
Thanks.
matters with professionals.
Good.
So I know that. But again, but seriously, she's been
Hopefully her
helping out a lot.
recovery goes.
Yeah, well, but with all that
Sooner
happening,
than faster.
again, Spirit's been there a lot for me right now, just to help out mentally and physically, and just but seriously, like to help out with small stuff. You know, when I, hey, like
There's the small.
There's the
stuff,
small stuff again. There it is.
Helping out with the small
Helping
stuff.
out with the small stuff.
Taking one for the team. Thanks, Spirit.
Appreciate you, girl. you walk yourself right into the-
no, I didn't say that one. Anyway, but seriously, so thank you. Yeah, even for taking a nap, like just
Mhm.
an
Yeah.
hour
Oh,
to just take a nap or something, which I know
Uh-huh.
bro like that. Yeah, so anywho, yeah,
That's
so
squirt.
yeah,
He squirt. He squirts on everything.
just like his frizz,
I know, right? I did.
it squirted on
It's
me.
squirt. All right, Patty, what you got?
All right. So I'm going to go with the first half of mine first so we don't walk into it.
Yeah, let's not do
segment
that.
on that. So we bought a Jeep, are leasing a Jeep, and we love it. We weren't sure if we're going to be Jeep people, but I
Hashtag.
think we
We
are.
are.
Should I add that up?
So
Yeah.
loving the Jeep. And then
Yes, thank you. And
Yeah.
we knew and we kind of had that feeling like you just don't know what you're stepping into when you get into like that style of vehicle. But
and we've never owned like an American made car. So
yeah.
Oh, really?
that was
That now and that's
First.
mind you, we got it with 10 miles. So we're at like 800 miles right now
Whoa.
in a month. Yeah. Which is not a lot,
I know.
but
That's a
800
lot for you.
our cap is 800 a month on what we can do
I think
to
it's
average
nine.
out. It could be
Nine.
whatever, 10,000 divided by 12. And it's yeah. So
8,300. No,
Yeah.
10,000. That's 830 miles.
Yeah. So, but we're actually at like 750, I think. But yeah, we've driven it the staying under our mileage where we can be. We still split time with the other vehicle, not very much, but yeah, it's been fun. It's different, that's for sure, but it's fun because we're customizing it exactly the way. Like every piece is like, hey, you want something different for this single little tiny piece in there? Okay, cool. That's $20. Every piece.
Everything's
is like
$20.
Every customizable little piece is $20.
It made me think of gamers and like microtransactions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, playing Fortnite or World of Warcraft.
$4.
Yeah, $4
Yeah.
here, $20 there. Oh, it's not going to hurt. And all of a sudden, at the end of the year, you spend $3,500.
Yeah. Oh, for real. Yeah.
On
I told
knickknacks.
you it was addictive.
Yeah. And it's cool, but we just got
We
our.
did buy a part for it that wasn't $20.
Yes.
It needs to be painted.
Yeah.
What was it that Jeep stands for?
I'll show you. We got a
just
grill.
empty every pocket.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it the Vector Grill?
Kind of. I'll show you. It's amazing.
It's really
But yeah, we.
No, thank you. I'm gonna go see him today.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
I need a
love
quote.
you, but
I need a quote. Yes. So yeah, we but we're loving it. Tyler loves it.
Yeah.
Volcano loves it.
Frank,
Loves it because we're top down every morning. Every morning, as long as it's not raining, we're top down, and then
In the afternoon,
in
she
the
goes,
afternoon,
no top down.
no top down.
Because it's
Too
so
hot.
hot.
It's too hot because the Jeep sits outside.
But also, people in Florida know that after there's certain hours in the summertime that you just do not have open
Right.
vehicle because it's just going to
And we
That,
pick,
and you
it,
don't
and we
go
pick them up at
outside?
3. So
Exactly.
we leave at 2:45 and we pick them up at 3 and we're home by 3:30. And it's just the hottest portion of the day. Yeah. So we've gotten to where we line it up to where we take the Lex when we go in the afternoon and we'll take the Jeep in the morning. But got our first gas back, basically got my electric bill for the last month.
Because it's electric.
And because it's a hybrid.
Yeah, I
Hybrid.
posted about that.
25 miles electric, which is, that's to Tyler's school and back, and then 2. So, and back. We can actually make it there and back. But our electric bill charging basically every single day went up $25.
And then once we get the level 2 charger installed, it will be
Yeah,
less.
but even less because I'll only be charging for 2.5 hours
Okay.
instead of 10.
It's not bad.
Yeah. No, but it's real super cool.
220?
Yeah, the
The new
level
one
2
is.
that's sitting in the kitchen. Yeah, but
Do you need a
We're Jeep people.
electrician?
no, my stepdad's gonna do it when I can get him over here.
Oh,
Yeah. Just gotta get him over here. So
And then also Volcano started kindergarten. And
yeah, it's so much fun.
I think we were both worried that his behavior problems from preschool were going to carry over into kindergarten. But it seems that he has little instances where he gets out of line, but it's not the
Outburst.
showing off and it's not the fidgeting and stuff where he was having problems sitting still or doing things that they were asking him to do.
It's not the ADD side.
Because they're so busy. Like he's always got something to do. They're keeping them busy with work and learning and activities rather than just, oh, go free play. Like he doesn't really care to play much. Like he always wants to do an activity where he's learning or a sport. So
He sounds like a future accountant.
yeah, like he always wants to be doing something productive, basically. He doesn't want to just randomly play with blocks for no reason.
But yeah, he's enjoying it. We do have some
He did talk back to a
some
teacher.
little talk
That was
that he's got to work on.
that was not good. But yeah.
But nothing with immaturity level or focus, which is good.
It's been great.
I'll say for now.
So Fonz with authority. Here's future Fonz.
Yeah. But it is interesting every day because we have to drop him off at the gate. The resource officer is standing there. Several
can't
of
walk
the
into
teachers
class.
or admins are there, and then you've got your other kids that do car line and they're opening the doors and the kids jump out. But yeah, we don't walk him to class anymore, so that's different for us. We drop him at the gate and he walks.
And he's a big boy. He
He's
just
a big
walks
boy.
to
He
class.
walks down to his class.
Yesterday he walked with a little friend.
Yeah, and he walked. Yep, he
Little
walked with
sp-
Scarlett
Yeah.
to class
Like,
yesterday. It
oh,
was,
so cute.
You had posted, I think, about a week ago that high school was bringing a bowling team.
Yes.
Did you see that Summerlin actually has one?
Yeah,
And I
all
was
Polk
excited
County.
actually.
Polk County schools in general added bowling as one of their sports.
But I was just like,
for-
Summerlin, oh my God.
It's
I'm
for
playing
yes,
this.
Yeah, by the
it's
time
for all of Polk County. has added bowling as a sport.
And now I wonder if his school will do it because they're so
If they
small.
can make table tennis an Olympic sport, I don't see why bowling has not been there yet.
Sure.
We got curling.
But bowling,
Not curling.
yeah, but in general, just schools. I'm glad that the schools are recognizing bowling.
So up north, if our school didn't have something, we could go play for. I'm going to lie completely and say like we could play for the public school because we went to a private school. That might be an option too.
Yeah. But I thought it was cool. So I guess do bowling. Mine is my bowling team. So we finished 3rd in the season,
Nice.
which is nice. We came back we were down in like 8th or 9th. Came back and finished 3rd. Last week I bowled like a 708 or something crazy, which is well over 200 a game. 200 a game would be 600.
Yeah.
So I bowled a 708. I took
250.
provide. I don't know if anybody had really great scores, but as of this week, not counting last night because I don't know the scores, I was in the lead for scratch series and handicap series with that 708. So
you beat that.
Pretty awesome.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
He beat me in average. I needed to average 200 last night in order to get to a 200 average. So I'm going to end up sitting probably around a 195 or something like that. But I had a really good season. We got a guy on our team named Terry. His wife had gotten sick, got COVID, has other health issues and things like that. Went to the ER, ended up over in like a rehab center. So been kind of being there for him a little bit, just mentally talking with him and helping, hopefully helping and being a good friend. But him and I have created a really good friendship this season. And I was worried that he might be leaving the team because he's friends with a lot of the other teams, and he bowls in like 5 leagues. And he had posted up that he was going to cut out a couple leagues to try and just cut down on bowling, focus more on some other things, make sure that he's taking care of his wife and doing everything he needs to do. She is home as of this week, back home. So it's wonderful. He bowled like 220, 230, and 250 last night, something insane. He bowled an insane series last night. Nice. So I was chatting with him after bowling, like, good to see the wife was home. I was like, I saw that. I was like, he's like, yeah. I was like, I have a feeling that's probably why you bowled a little bit better. I was like, you get to go home tonight and she's there. You don't have to go home to an empty house. And he's like, yeah. He's like, my head was definitely just I got to center and focus in on bowling. So it's just been cool. And it's been neat. So I'm really was hopeful that in the cutting out of different bowling leagues, well, we start again in 3 weeks. So in the cutting out of bowling leagues, like, hey, are you coming back? And I'd asked him last night and I was like, you coming back next season? He's like, yeah, this isn't one of the leagues coming out. So are you coming back on this team? And he's like, I've been thinking, he's like, yeah, I'll let you know. He goes, I'm leaning to yes, but I'll let you know. And I commented on his post. He posted up about how good he bowled and just the bowling season in general. I commented on it, and then he DM'd me and said that he is going to. Said after our conversation last night, he just loves how much him and I gel. That it's not just about bowling; it's about family and friendship and looking out for each other. And he likes that he can come and just bowl, and so it's cool. So yeah. That mental break of having a good team around you that builds you up, even when you don't bowl great. And
no, yeah, but I mean, like for example, with my band, I know that my drummer, Chad, basically like he's had no outlet for music and stuff like that, and he loves to play and everything. So like I know that speaking with his wife, he was telling me like I love it when he gets out of the house and goes to the band because it's something that he gets to, maybe let out either aggression on the drums or maybe it's just hanging out with us and just BSing and getting to hang out. And just it breaks the monotony of maybe a schedule all the way to schedule and of every Wednesday that we practice or whatever. But even then, still
like take off the family responsibility and the work responsibility
it's
and
a chance to kind of joke around,
be yourself,
make the pee and the fart jokes, whatever it is. It's okay, or just like I said, have a good relationship. And even though our band is it's another relationship because hey, some things we may not like or whatever, we still get a chance to talk things out and have that mutual either agreeing or not agreeing or discussion, but it's something away from the day-to-day responsibility like Paddy mentioned. So it's I get
same with my bandmates too. Yeah.
So
I got music and bowling.
We need to talk, by the way, about a show and stuff, and like we'll chat.
We're ready.
We'll chat.
Yeah.
It's not 2 hours.
Cool stuff. That's our stuff being awesome.
Shut up.
Longest 10-minute segment. These are quick. So these are.
I'm having trouble reading.
These are a few of my favorite things.
I can't read the bottom part of it, so I was
Okay, that's
sitting
fine.
here trying to.
That's fine.
Which one? Oh, you're on this one?
Yeah.
Do I need to change the color?
Purple.
Please, because I'm having
Yeah,
trouble.
girl,
with
you
the
can go
bottom.
in and change the colors.
I don't know how to change the colors.
Yeah, she can't see
Oh,
colors.
man. Bing, bing. Boom.
Okay,
Oh,
that works.
I don't know that helped.
Oh, that's a little-
It's on like a gradient. Here we go. Solid color. Bam. Nope. It's like a gray. I need a.
There you
Is
go.
that better?
that I can do.
Oh,
There we go.
all
All
right.
right. So I added this segment called My Favorite Things. It's a very shoot from the hip. I just
Lightning round.
kind of a lightning round. Yep.
All
Won't
right.
take but a few
Quick
minutes, but
answers.
quick answer of what you can think of. And a couple of them have a little spot that you might be able to throw in a story. But favorite color?
Blue.
I was gonna say blue.
You can still say
You
blue.
can still-
Purple.
Mine is actually blue, but I had told Tyler green when he asked me one day, and
And
now it's
it
green.
has to be green for
It's
life.
gotta be green for life.
Because Tyler
Oh,
thinks it's
'Cause
green,
he
and
thinks
that's
it's green, so green.
green is Daddy's favorite color.
Although my Master Yoda lightsaber is green, and that I don't have a Master Yoda lightsaber. That is my.
And we are wearing green
Yes.
right now.
We
Actually,
are.
everybody's wearing green and close enough.
Close
She
enough.
didn't get the memo because we didn't send a memo, and we would have to show her what color green is.
We'd have to go.
I'll send you the
Master
Do your
Yoda
clothes have color codes on them?
green. They
Like, how do you
could.
pick
Oh my
them out?
gosh.
Like, how do you know that you can send her a code,
Can I
but
make you a chart?
So all y'all are joking, but so Kevin went shopping for me this past weekend to buy me some gym clothes, and he made sure that they could all match with the same colors. So I knew that.
you can mix and match them and not have to
Yeah.
worry?
Shout
I like
out.
it.
Yay.
He's like, I bought you some clothes. I'm like, thank you. Anyways,
3, 2, 1.
That's awesome.
Breakfast item.
my favorite egg white omelet.
I like
That's not breakfast.
grits. Jesus.
It could
I'm
be.
gonna go with grits. Yeah.
Wow.
Bacon or
I should have known that.
yeah,
Volcano has
bacon egg sausage
de-
sandwich.
developed a liking for bacon as well.
3, 2, 1. Holiday.
St. Patty's Day.
You
Oh, you took mine again.
can
Why
still
not?
have.
Then
it
move
can
on to
still-
Cinco de Mayo, the other drinking holiday.
Still be your favorite holiday.
The one you took the one that has Jameson. How dare you?
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
Christmas.
Christmas. Car or truck? Favorite one?
Truck.
Oh well, pick the vehicle. Sorry.
Oh, favorite
Oh.
vehicle.
Vehicle. Jeep.
I like Acura NSX.
Oh, specifics. Jeep Wrangler. My bad.
What is this NS sex?
No sex. I don't think there's anyone else.
This is dumb.
I really like our Jeep, but I don't know if it's my favorite vehicle.
Favorite vehicle of the moment. Got it.
I've always wanted a Corvette, so maybe
I really like the new.
when they start making electric Corvettes, we're in.
Yeah, the new, I really like the new Corvettes. I love my Model A though. I really truly love my Model A. Vacation spot.
Holland.
Oh, specific. Okay, I was on
All right.
the beach. I mean, I'd get to go there, but I would like to go to Thailand.
Liar.
Happy ending.
Those are illegal now.
Are
Yeah, I think it's after 2027.
Only if you tell.
they? She's like,
That is going-
I want to
That
go
is
to
going-
Europe, but I've never been, so I guess it can't be my favorite. I guess Vegas. I don't know.
Well,
We haven't been on very many
vacations.
vacations, so can't really have a
We
favorite.
really need to work on that. We do have one coming up, but I'm not going to talk about it on the show because, yeah. Yeah, I love Vegas, but
It's not really.
For 3 days.
I haven't been. I don't have any other places to pick.
Tennessee's been our vacation spot lately.
Yeah,
but
that's been nice.
I still think Vegas is still my favorite vacation spot.
Yeah.
Thing to do in the summer. Stay
Stay
inside. Drink.
We're all drinking.
We're all drinking that.
We all need the Florida answer. AC.
Anything
Stay
inside.
Anybody got another one outside of the? I mean,
I've been keeping
I like
all
the
of
beach,
our
but we have not been. Yeah, as you
I've
can
been
see,
taking
everything's
all the
closed up.
blinds and curtains closed because it gets so
Oh, yeah.
hot that it overwhelms your AC unit, and it,
I love going to the beach, but we didn't do a lot of,
No,
we did not
I
do a lot of beach
hate
this year just because
Going
of,
to the beach in the
Yeah,
summer.
I think I took Spirit once.
yeah.
And-
Well, I know
I like to go
we'll
to the
do a lot
beach
more in the fall and the winter
in
when,
the
when
spring
family is healthy.
and in the fall.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I
so,
like.
but recently for me actually, for as far as things to do in the summer, it's actually go to Buck Tower.
I've never been there.
What?
really
Jessica
pretty.
invited me, and I've just.
I've only been there for what, like a wedding or
Yeah, we
something
went
like that.
for,
Or graduate
something.
something.
Spirit and I've been going there a little bit more here and there. 'Cause
Be
It's
fun
nice.
to take
It's just nature,
Volcano.
relaxing, and we found a taco spot on the way. So
Nice.
yeah, so we'll get like a bunch of tacos, sit there, have a picnic. And
I did see that.
It's like flowers and nature and stuff. You
I
would
was
like.
like, we found a tacos, but there's a
There's
secret spot that we
There's a taco
Hey,
spot.
taco spot.
Yeah, no, it's actually on the way. Like the
You
big
really
intersection
meant
there
food.
of 27 and 60. It's called Jimenez Tacos, but it's with an X. The X instead of Jimenez, like a J-I,
Mhm.
it's X-I-N. And it's a little smaller, rinky-dinky place. But I think on Wednesdays and Saturdays they have dollar tacos and it has to be cash. But it's dollar
Oh,
tacos, so we get like
that's
10 tacos.
No, it
you know.
doesn't. Get some cash.
I never stopped to get
So?
cash.
Throw $10 in your wallet. Leave it in there.
So yeah, so
like
it's
a basketball game.
That's her allowance.
yeah, so
five.
basically,
Five.
yeah, so basically we'll try to go on Wednesday or Saturday because again, dollar tacos and they're great. They're like
Yeah.
good size, good portion. They're delicious.
Oh,
And we'll sit there and have a picnic. Like I'll bring us a whole thing of fruits. We'll have the tacos and just sit there, have a picnic, lay out, and just beautiful time and enjoy the weather. So
We've ruined Volcano on tacos. He won't eat anything other than
the Doritos.
Doritos
stand and
stand and
stuff
stuffed
tacos.
tacos. You can, so when we go out and have tacos, he doesn't want them because they're not
They're not
Doritos tacos.
And they've been out of them for like the last 3 weeks, so we had to buy a bag of Doritos. Like, here, if we just break the shell, this is basically the same thing.
yeah, yeah.
So he's just sitting there.
So we're eating Doritos.
Yeah, he
as
basically
tacos
is. We've
Yeah,
explained
it's
to him like
hilarious.
it's the same thing. All right, restaurant.
now.
I knew this was tough. I'm like, don't say Chili's, but I really like Chili's. It's my
I
favorite
mean, we've
restaurant.
been eating from shells a lot lately,
Ooh,
but
I
it's
like
not
shells.
like that's our favorite. It's just they have a really good portion of salmon.
Mm.
I don't.
Good to know.
want
mean,
sweet
I like
potatoes to
19
come
when
back.
we went to 1961. That was amazing. So
It was.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
have to
nice.
pick
Good.
that up.
Right now, my favorite is actually Sabu Ramen. So it's the one over there at the joinery.
We haven't been there yet. We've not.
No, it's noodles. So
Spirit
yeah.
bartends there. So, but also it's cool because the joinery they have like they have Blue Dog Barbecue. Our buddy Max, he runs that. Then they have Mayday Ice Cream. In the corner they have Ava, which is a pizza place, Neapolitan pizza place, and they have gluten-free
Nice.
available.
There's a lot of gluten-free options.
Yeah,
at the
yeah. So
Joinery.
then it's same thing. Sabu Ramen again, not so much gluten friendly, but then you have Gallitos, which is like a small taqueria. So they have like tacos and chips and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
They have churros.
Churros as well. Yes. Then in the corner they have Atto, which is like a sushi burrito place, and then at the end they have a super duper spot. So
What's the burger joint?
the super duper spot. That's what it's called.
Oh,
So yeah, and actually, Spirit gets a lot of gluten free stuff. She'll do actually like they'll have like what do they call like hash brown cakes, whatever things, and she'll actually make a burger out of that, so that she can actually eat, instead of having fun.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Restaurant 1961.
1961.
Old Mill in Tennessee. Locally, girl.
oh, and
Yeah.
if we can do that, Olga's.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go big, girl. Favorite restaurants, just favorites.
all right.
Favorite concert you've attended?
No. I've never been to a concert.
We're taking that to a show.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care if it's local. We're taking you.
Hey, you've been to a detective show. You've seen me play. I'm your favorite concert.
Yeah.
That's a concert?
Is a
Kind of.
band playing?
Well, you say show, you say concert, so.
Well, you don't put a band concert anymore. Like,
Okay, then the detective.
let it go.
All right. So recently, it was the one that Spirit surprised me with, and it was I think the first name was
It was
Dollface.
like less than Jake.
Yeah,
Listen to-
it was that one. Yeah, Dollface with Cliff Diver, and then Bowling for Soup, and then Jeff Less Than Jake was a headliner, and that was great. And it's funny. I think she ended up liking Bowling for Soup so much because she didn't realize that they did the theme song for Phineas and Ferb, and also the song 1985, which is very famous.
Yeah. Mhm.
So she's like, "Oh my god!" Every time I'm like, "Oh my." She's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Concert.
So
Who's that? Kenny Chesney. The one we went to in Tennessee.
Tim McGraw.
Tim
Kenny
McGraw,
Chesney,
yeah.
And somebody else.
It's really good.
I don't know, you like country. I know you just
We like everything.
music. in
Yeah,
general.
I like everything except gangster rap and insanely deep death metal.
But it's hard to,
Yeah, some.
hard to.
Yeah, now I like.
That was not a burp.
I like my regular
Yeah.
hardcore metal, like my tug and my unkempt. But when you get into the super deep, then I'm like, yeah. And I'm showing my age by saying tug and unkempt.
Yeah. Hey.
Let's always Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh
It's just
yes,
the
yes,
best
yes.
That is.
Outside of that, I love it. Like our 311.
311
concerts.
concerts are awesome
yeah.
too.
Childhood
Yeah.
memory. Keep it short.
First thing that jumped into my head was me falling to the monkey bars and breaking my arm.
Jesus.
That's a
All right.
favorite.
Well, I
All
mean-
right.
It's like, yeah, I want to do it again.
Let's just say keep it short. That was the first thing that popped in my head.
All right.
One of mine is actually when I was learning how to skateboard and when I first got an ollie. Like when I actually learned and I got it, I'm like, oh my God, I actually did it. And it wasn't just standing, it was actually moving and like ollieing and like, and I landed, I'm like, and I wanted to do it more and more and more. So like, yeah, that was back up in when I lived in the Pensacola area. So
Feeding squirrels at Bach Tower with my dad.
Okay.
Because they'll just run up to you and like eat out of your
yeah,
hands.
no, I stopped feeding them. No, they're vicious. No, trauma.
Baseball league and sports in the park kind of deal. Hanging out with kids in our park in our apartment complex. And the central area where everybody went and played sports, and then baseball league was just a constant. Time of the day, morning, afternoon, evening, or
Brunch.
night. Boom. Brunch.
Because that's when Squirt is like the happiest is like 9:30 to 11. That's happy child. Other than that, I would like to choke him sometimes.
My favorite time of day is nap time.
Mm.
All right, fair enough.
So,
Sunset. For me.
Yeah, sunset. Sunset.
It
So easy.
stops being so insanely hot outside.
Yeah, it's not hot. It's nice out. We usually go outside and play. And
I mean,
do something.
sunrise is pretty too, but it's also really early. So, you know.
I wouldn't say nighttime because it's quiet.
well, yeah,
But-
There's that too.
Sunset's around like 8-ish.
It's pretty quiet all day though.
So
That is just nuts. All right, that's a few of my favorite things.
yay.
2 truths, 1 lie.
Ooh,
Ready, set, go.
these look good.
I've owned 3 Chevys, which were like suburban Tahoes. Black, red, or white. Which color did I not have?
Red.
Red.
I'm gonna go with white.
Our last one was white.
My Tahoe was white, and my suburban was white.
No.
Red was not mine, so they're correct.
Okay.
I'm like, I couldn't see her buying a red vehicle.
I
Like,
had, my very first vehicle was red.
really?
Mhm.
And that's why you never got another one.
Probably.
Like,
Well,
this thing's hideous.
Never again.
I was told by a cop that red cars get pulled more frequently, so I have to stay away from red.
You know what else
See?
gets? You know what vehicles get pulled most frequently?
Charger Scat Packs.
One's going fast. Charger Scat Packs. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's coming.
Oh, I know. And
It's coming.
not on my insurance.
Right? He better just, dude. I'm telling you.
I love you, baby, but I see
Love
you
you,
going
but yeah.
106 miles an hour. I
Yeah,
see it.
you better slow down. There's a lot of bad things that can happen
Okay.
outside of a ticket.
The wreck on 570 was pretty scary.
Yeah, and that's
Oh yeah, I heard about that. It was,
The van that flipped.
I think Leslie Cole posted something. It was a parking lot out there.
Yeah.
I saw they cut the.
Kay had just.
I saw a few people
Someone-
post
I
about
saw
it,
it
and then
in Apollo Beach, there was an accident and they had to cut the top off the car.
holy cow.
Oh,
Yeah, the whole like it was.
all right. So mine. I have met Farrah Fawcett, Dave Matthews, Sean Astin. Sean
Good.
Astin is the guy who played Samwise McGee in
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know 2 out of the 3 people.
Stranger Things.
Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go with you. Have not met Farrah Fawcett because I don't recall a restraining order ever being filed.
It wouldn't be here in the state of Florida.
I'm gonna go with Dave Matthews.
That was my first instinct with Dave Matthews.
Okay. You're all wrong.
Oh,
It's 2 truths, 1 lie. So you're wrong. Oh, we're all wrong. You
Yeah.
haven't met Sean
I've
Astin.
not met Sean Astin.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yeah, I've met Dave Matthews before. He played when he came to our college. And I got to meet him.
Yeah.
And Farrah Fawcett, I met her apparently when we were up in Tallahassee. We got out of a movie or something, and she was there promoting something. So I got to meet her and talk with her. Barely recall because again, I was 7, 8, 10 years old, something like that. So
That's why
Yeah.
there's no restraining.
I was too young to do it.
Exactly.
He's like, I'm gonna
Exactly.
figure
I
out how
didn't
to
know how to say
roofie this
restraining
girl.
order.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, cool.
I have owned the following dog breeds: Husky, Sheltie, and Pomeranian.
Sheltie? Only because I don't know what that is.
I don't remember you owning a pomegranate ever.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Pomeranian.
Well, I think of her dad's as a, but I guess.
I already know the
own
answer,
that.
so I don't count.
I'll say Pomeranian.
All right.
Incorrect.
I have owned a husky and a Pomeranian before, so not a Sheltie. My dad has a Sheltie.
Oh,
So
so it's backwards.
Our business TBA marketing has clients in the following industries: roofing, flooring, or real estate. And real estate.
Ooh, I don't know if she's still a client. That's not fair. I'm gonna say flooring.
I'll go with flooring as well. You don't count either on.
Yeah, she doesn't count. Correct. Flooring.
Okay. So I didn't know if that one was still your client.
We host real estate companies, but we do not market
Okay.
real estate agents.
All right.
Trending national.
All right.
Oh, I
Hold on
saw
your
this
seats.
one.
Oh, yeah. I'll take the first one.
of course you
Oh,
will.
geez.
That's the one I actually knew about.
Oh,
go ahead.
you wanna take it?
No, you're fine.
So Dr. Fauci, world renowned jerk, murderer, has announced he's stepping down as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease in December.
Why so long though?
It's going to stop working for
He's
the
going
government.
to stop working for the
do
government
more private.
to do
stuff.
more private
okay.
stuff. Shocking.
Well, he's been with, I mean, I don't think it's specific that, but he's been doing this kind of stuff and everything.
For like 40 years
30,
or
40, yeah, something like that. So-
There's
Also-
obviously there's all the speculation about everything political and things
yeah,
that are,
yeah, obviously.
to
So,
become-
by the way, horrible acronym. NIAID.
yeah.
What do you work for? NIAID.
I'm glad to see him step.
I just caught that.
Yeah, I was like,
What are you
what? And then I was like,
talking
oh.
I'm very
okay,
glad
I
to
got
see
it.
him stepping down. So
Well, it's kind of like Congress, you know, where
they'll just replace him with another psychopath.
Puppet?
But yeah.
Yeah. And it's not even talking about parties, just the fact that somebody who will do whatever bidding of whatever
Yep.
power is calling. So it's hooray.
Yeah, he doesn't have, well, and if the elections go the opposite direction and the Republicans take over the House and the Senate, blah, 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 then they're going after him. So that's, he's just getting out of the way, getting out of government and stepping aside on all of that because,
Which they should have already a long time ago.
and yeah, a long time ago, but I'm not a fan of that guy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, a lot of people are not. I get it.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are not even. You know, actually, on the next topic here, a lot of people are not excited. about So
Yeah,
I'll touch on that real quick because it affects a lot of my clients as well when talking about the financial markets. Because standing President Biden right now, he just signed a student loan forgiveness plan. Now it's not forgiving every single body. You know, there are stipulations of what it falls under and everything else. And you're always going to have, you know, multiple views on this. You know, one major view being the fact of, well, I did it in my time, so why should people be forgiven, etc. Which again,
Or the people who just paid them off
Yeah.
recently.
yeah, exactly. People who just paid off recently, but you know, so do I get, you know, kind of like a credit or something,
Right.
or you know, on and then you have those who are going like, thank goodness I need this because by being affected by the pandemic has put me back even further and everything. But other things like H1N1 have affected people and mad cow disease. And
There's always something.
pandemic. So yeah, so I understand the plethora of views. So
And
it's-
they're also not doing anything to fix the student loan.
that's the,
yeah,
One of
exactly.
the
Yeah.
problems.
This is a bandage on the arm's been cut off. You can't just fix it with a big band-aid.
Mhm.
This has to be, like I said, we have to cauterize, find the source of this, and then be able to handle it. Like I said, because it's also
Like the interest rates on student loans are just
tuition is through the roof.
ridiculous.
Through the roof. There's no reason tuition
Yeah.
should cost what it costs with the number of students that are attending college. No reason.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, so that's the point. He's addressing only the bandage and taking off the bandage and reapplying a bandage. We got to. I mean, this is maybe a quote unquote start, but it's not the start.
The issue is that it may not even likely pass. Like it may
Right.
not.
Oh, I
'Cause
thought
it'll
you
probably-
done that.
No,
Oh,
no.
oh,
Now
okay.
it's going to be caught up in litigation and end up may end up in front of the Supreme Court and everything like that as being unconstitutional because there's
The only one that I've seen actually being cleared is the ones where you've had places like, I believe one of them, I could be wrong, so I don't want to say any college names, but some colleges who were actually improperly charging individuals and not,
Right.
or not giving accreditation when it should have applied because it was approved by a state.
Gotcha.
So those colleges have been now, those people have been forgiven because they're saying, it's not fair, you pay for this, you did not get its value and worth, so therefore we are going to handle now. And So those I understand because
Okay.
you lied to them and you said you were promised this and you did not.
Right.
So and I do believe two of the major ones that were caught up on that was ITT and Rasmussen. So those were the two big ones I believe were on those things. So don't sue me. I'll make corrections if I have to in the comments later.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So again, this is still a band-aid. Like I said, it may not even fully go through because of litigation or
Well, they're saying like they were saying 75% of the people that are like that will get this don't even have a degree. Like, so you didn't even finish, like, and I get it, like life happens, but 75%.
Yeah, maybe prioritize those we have first, and
Right.
then work with the rest.
Right.
So
anything. There's so many different ways.
Yeah,
I take out loans, I pay them back, and then, and then and no time I couldn't, then okay. I don't like that. Well, and I get it, but student loans can't be, you can't file for bankruptcy on them because it's a government loan.
Right.
So you
And this only applies to government-backed student loans. It
Government-backed
doesn't,
student
it's
loans.
not
Private
private
loans.
has
sector.
nothing to do with private sector
Yeah.
loans. Yeah.
So if you took out a personal loan for your student, for your college or your after school stuff, then
And I get the sides of it that
covered.
our children, our young adults, are not being taught anything to do with finances and budget and balancing and accounting and any of the life skills of when you leave college, or not, you leave high school,
Like, it
and
should
you
be
move
taught in
out
high
and you
school.
have a job and you have to start filing taxes.
It should be a required course in high school.
None of this. Like, so when you take out this loan, yeah, it looks great. Okay, you're good. Listen, you have
30 years.
you
to pay it
have
off.
30 years or your whole life to pay this off. It's going to be at this little interest rate amount, and
I hate the fact that that's the norm. If you have your whole
Right.
life,
You have your whole life
to
to
pay this back.
Yep.
Your whole life.
take out all the money you need to go to college and get ahead in life, so that way you can get a big job and pay it all back. And you have to take as long as you need. That little interest rate, oh, it's so little. Don't even worry about it. And then it accrues and it accrues and accrues and accrues. And
3.4% or
Our young-
5.6%.
our young adults are being just completely taken advantage in that situation, because I will tell you that when I started college, I had no idea about student loans. I knew that college costs money. I knew that it was going to cost a pretty penny. I got scholarships and the Pell Grants and the things like that.
People
But
know about still that if I get you use FAFSA.
But yeah.
And be able to apply.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you're listening to this right now and you have knowledge of this, drop a couple of links to help people out. You never know. There's might be a program out there, because I get it. Some people did not maybe plan ahead and they want to go to college now. And I'm not saying don't get a degree, but at the same time, be aware. Like I said, let's have the education to say, if I'm getting myself into this, how's it going to affect me? Am I ready to take on that? Maybe I should take a class just here or there, not go for the full 4 years back to back or something.
Pay it as you go
Hey,
if you can. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I know some people who do that. I had an acquaintance of mine who took 7 years to get their degree, but now they have it at least, and they were able to afford it as they did.
I think with social media, the way that it is now too, though, I feel that young adults are becoming more educated that you don't necessarily have to go to college unless it's a job that requires a college degree. So it's not just, I'm going to go get a job and I have to go get this piece of paper. So I show up and I look better when I apply for jobs. And it's like, there's so many jobs out there now that you don't need that. You need experience. You need work experience and management experience. If you gain management experience,
It's like internships and stuff like that are more important.
Yeah.
But I understand the dilemma at the same time. And I've seen this plenty of times from people that I've interviewed going, they want you to have 10 years of experience, and I've only been out of college for 3 years.
Right.
I'm like, okay, so I said when I was 13.
And you could have.
Apple's event, they're calling it Far Out, is going to be on September 7th, and they're going to unveil the iPhone 14, the Apple Watch 8, as well as some new computers and iPads.
You know they no longer make iPods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2017.
Because
Yeah.
Well, we were looking
Yeah.
to go to the gym. Yeah, you had to buy a phone.
they all do this now. That's why they put all their technology into the phones. They just don't.
And it was
iPods don't.
cheaper.
$1,200 for an iPod.
Well, they're not a legacy item, aren't they? Because they stopped doing stuff, so they stopped production. But and again, now people might have to see.
I mean, you can buy an older
production
phone.
support. Yeah, you can buy an older phone, older 1 terabyte 3,
He's
4.
not gonna buy old or anything.
Of course not.
Just use his
Use the phone you
phone.
have.
Use the phone he
He
has.
uses his phone because like all the notifications of text messages and stuff. When he's working out, he just wants to work out. He doesn't want
Airplane mode.
Have you not?
Boom, baby.
Solution.
Solution. No. Solution. No. Love you, buddy. No, because then I look at it because it's my phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Airplane mode. You don't get any of those notifications. They all turned off.
Or just turn it off.
Yeah, I didn't
Put it
in the link. I didn't see anything about them unveiling a new operating system or anything like that, or a new iOS.
Why are they calling it far out instead of it being like the Apple whatever? The normal.
Yeah, it's normally like
The Apple get rid
The
of
Apple
That's
keynote
all I
or
know.
Keynote.
yeah, it's far out.
They should just call it the Apple get ready to drop more money event.
Yeah, I'm
they
excited.
actually said they were going to raise prices on the phone.
I'm excited to see. Jesus, if it needs to go any higher, that's okay. When Tesla comes out with its phone, you're all screwed. Excited to see what the iPhone 14 will have that these other ones don't have. They keep getting better and better and cooler and all of that. Excited for that. And the new Mac computers. Like, I don't need one, but Justin does. So Justin can get.
A desktop?
Don't you mean?
I don't
Oh,
think
they're okay.
Now I know a lot of my
I was thinking
Android individuals will start saying,
Laptops.
you know what?
They said new chip, so
what-
it could.
sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, No, I was just thinking right now because it just hit me, and one of my buddies said like, what will Apple now take from Android?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, what new feature did Android launch
Like
5 years ago that came off patent that we can now use?
Exactly. So,
Yeah, if all my stuff didn't sync, I would probably be back over on Android because their photos and their photos,
Yeah, their
their
phones
cameras
are-
are nuts.
Oh.
Cameras, ridiculous.
Yeah, iPhone used to have the best camera now.
all right, sports people, you talk sports stuff.
All right, Thursday night football is now going to be. It's back on Amazon Prime you can stream it if you have Amazon Prime. It will also be shown in the local market. So if you are in the city, either one of the two teams that are playing, if you're in that local market, then you will be able to see it on your local channel. But nationwide, streaming on Amazon Prime. And then they also teamed up with the guys from Dude Perfect, and they're going to offer an alternate stream of the broadcast where the guys are going to have commentary on the game.
That's hilarious.
So you can also watch the game, but you'll have their commentary versus the national commentaries.
Side note from that, I did not know until like 4 months ago there was an actual ESPN Ocho.
Yeah. Yes.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm like, is somebody messing with
And
me
it's a
right
bunch of
now?
off sports, be like cornhole
Yeah,
and
exactly. Yeah, or a Scandinavian game. I'm like, this is for real.
Yeah,
Like, they
legit.
made it real. Oh my gosh! So that was great. If you didn't know, ESPN Ocho exists.
you want to take next
And
one?
it's weird.
Lord of the Rings, the Ring of Power starts streaming on Amazon Video. So that's still Prime.
Yeah, Prime Video.
September 2nd.
House of Dragon premiered last week on HBO. 10 million viewers. We watched it last night, and I can see why. It had 10 million viewers, which is up there with like Stranger Things and one of the other shows that was just massive.
It's like the
Um,
biggest one that
It's the
HBO
prequel
has
to Game of
ever had.
Thrones, and it's incredible. If you are a Game of Thrones fan,
Westworld.
House of Dragons was incredible. Did you ever watch Game of Thrones though?
I didn't
Did you give it
like
a try? Oh, you didn't like it? Okay.
I was forced to watch it.
Too gory?
honestly.
Too much blue, too many boobs.
Too much. Yeah. Too much blue.
That's not what I thought.
Gotcha.
But okay. I can't get into.
I like it. I love medieval
Yeah, I
stuff.
like
the medieval
I
times
absolutely
of the
love.
History buff here.
Yeah, I
Well,
love.
that I understand, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. I love medieval stuff. I love Westworld. Like I really enjoyed Westworld. I've not kept up with it. I lost track after
It got weird.
a certain point.
Well,
but I need to
I'm
jump
gonna
in.
call it like a revamp. Like this new season is okay.
I need to jump in and watch some of it again. Catch it. Try and see if I can catch up. But
Well, I think if
I'll
you
just
start with the new season and you'll be fine because you probably caught enough of it.
I'll have to see where I left off. I'll just watch while she's reading her Bible because she doesn't want to watch it. I get an hour. Got an hour window where I can.
And it's usually sitting in the toilet.
Yeah, no. Usually working. Trending local.
All right.
Silver Ring Cafe plans to move in with Crispers downtown Lakeland.
Yeah, I'm glad they found a spot.
Yes.
Yeah. And also keeping it in the downtown area.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
That's Massachusetts and Pine.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not me.
Yeah, I'm glad to see they found a spot. I didn't like what happened to them, but I get
Unfortunate.
business and evolution, I guess.
But I'm just thinking, like, my brain is, I think that whole back area they could take. Because it said that they're gonna take over the whole seating, like there's no seating anymore, and they're just gonna make that like a pickup.
Okay.
I know I screwed up my words, but whatever, it's.
Like a takeout.
English good.
Anybody got a personal contact? I'd love to chat with them about our online ordering.
That would be phenomenal, especially what they're gonna start doing.
If it's, and is it gonna be mainly to go orders or?
That's what I'm
I would assume.
understanding,
Yeah,
or
because
outside seating like Uncle
Yeah.
Nick's does.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't really read anything about like having a location or taking like maybe like that front left spot over there where it's just seating, maybe just have that for them or something. Because the kitchen and
I
everything's
said
already.
right, because I'm coming in the back door, but yes, that same spot is what I was thinking of.
Simmer.
Next.
So, and actually, this kind of affects the medical field, but also this is big for Bartow, which is just south of Lakeland area. And there's an IV manufacturer that's actually breaking ground. I believe their name is Ascent, let me see their name, Assure Infusion. Sorry. So, and it's pretty big actually, because number one, Bartow, most people know it mainly as a farming community or kind of semi-rural. The what?
The Popo.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we have the courthouse over there. We have the FDOT as well, one of the major players there. So we got lots of actually going in Bartow. That's not like city stuff that you might think of, but
Cheap with Judd.
yeah, great Judd.
How
So
about 80-foot road?
Jeep and
having a
Woodjet.
moment. So, but anyways, it's pretty big. It's gonna bring more jobs out there. We're over about 100 jobs and so positions, and it's
That's
also
Just 100?
was it 100 or 1,000 now? Yeah. It brings 100 new jobs with a median salary of almost 75,000 a year.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
but the bigger news about this is the fact that I just realized there's not a lot of IV manufacturing locations because there's more always need in the healthcare industry, and how much we need and how many people use for those kind of things on a day in day out. For the use, IV manufacturers for
What you need.
for surgery, for
Put my bag.
That's the only bag that's on the floor.
You mean the one that I couldn't see?
The one you can't see.
Well, so the people using the IV manufacturing for surgeries, for births, for just for ICU necessities, or even all of a sudden just regular day in day out. So it's actually kind of a big deal. So bigger than people might realize, but it's also cool for Bartow to bring in something different.
Very cool.
So
All right.
Stand by.
And yeah, we had our primary elections and school board elections here in
Yeah.
There's a
Florida.
plug over by you.
I just dropped it.
For the governor's race, Charlie Crist will face Governor DeSantis
Thank
for
you
the
very much.
seat in November. And then the results from the school board, Nolte, unseated Sarah Fortney,
oh wow.
and then Kay
And
Fields.
They won.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nolte
unseated.
won against Fortney.
You out, Josie.
Kay Fields is coming back. Justin Sharpless won his race, and Lisa Miller and Jill Sessions are going to have a runoff in November.
Was it too close?
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha.
Oh wow.
I thought Sessions had won, but
And then outside of
You
the
got the
political, public ice skating is back at the Lakeland Ice Arena. So
Ooh.
every weekend, ice skating. And then this Friday, tomorrow, is First Friday downtown, and it's dog days of summer, so you can bring your dog.
Well, hopefully that in that evening hour, it's better for them to walk because
Yeah.
people keep forgetting that. Don't take your dog.
Yeah.
pavement's stupid
Yeah,
hot. Yeah.
exactly. I mean, imagine you walking with your feet there. Now imagine,
Right.
an
Yeah.
animal out there. And
And it's pretty shaded down there, so
Yeah.
not too terrible.
Still hot.
Yes, still hot.
USF football first game of the season, September 3rd. And I also, Pops mentioned last night that I believe Florida State's first game is against LSU.
Oh wow.
And it's on like I want to say Sunday or Friday. Pretty crazy.
Sorry, that's September 2nd. That's not tomorrow. That's next Friday. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then Waco Kitchen is opening in Lakeland Linder. FFPW team has officially said we are going to get some lunch.
Can we do that before next show? Because that would be fun.
Yeah.
To follow
Yeah.
up on.
Yes,
Yeah.
so we'll do a follow-up on that. Food looks amazing. The inner area, I've never been to the restaurant, but they did some renovating in there. and it
Michigan Harvest Salad.
it looks
Yeah.
delicious. They are based out of Michigan. They're actually an airplane company, and they're based out of Michigan. They have a kit. They have a Waco kitchen in Battle Creek, and they just
I kept saying Waco, like Waco, Texas. And
I did when I got on the call with the manager. It was like he said Waco, and I was like, you talk funny. And that wasn't it at all. It's Waco kitchen. So I'm like, okay. So yeah, but the food looks delicious. They said they're working on their local outreach to get in front of people here. They're very excited to be here in town. Spots at Lakeland Linder are very hard to maintain and keep open and things like that because it's heavily reliant on the planes and everything that's going on in there. But they are at another at the Battle Creek location up there and doing really, really well. So they've figured out how to do that with that location. So they're looking forward to our airport and being welcome to town.
Yeah,
so.
and it doesn't get a lot of foot traffic. I mean, you get a lot of traffic.
Right?
It is open now.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's the thing. It's like I think it needs to do outreach in order for people to feel comfortable that it's not just an airport restaurant, but it's like a restaurant you go to.
And that's where all the other ones that came in, that's where a lot of them failed.
Yeah,
is that
the last one was like Halla something?
Yeah.
Halliburton?
Hallbacks.
Hallbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hallbacks. And they just, and again,
I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
so if you get a chance to go by and support them, comment back with us and let us know how your experience was. We are going to do a follow-up. So I think we're going to try and go to lunch in the next couple weeks and go try out some food. Sweet. What's next?
You want to skip
Life
that?
hacks.
Life hacks. No, these are fun. It's quick. They're quick.
All right.
On a large roll of tape, fold over the end so you can find it easily the next time you use it instead of ripping it. I do that all the time.
The big rolls that drives me like a 3-inch or 2-inch. So pull it and you're like, and it breaks, and then you got to like slowly try and pull it down and match up the ends, and then pull. Yeah, I hate it. It also said to use a paper clip or something like that, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of annoying. But on a paper clip, yeah.
Yeah. Just if you have that end, you just put the paper clip out there and just sit there.
So I learned that with packaging tape.
Yes.
Yes.
That's word. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, drives me nuts.
I don't know, years ago when we were
moving constantly.
From the age of 7, I'm just like, I got this.
Yeah.
Corner.
Yeah.
Wait, but do you bite to tear or do you just pop it?
Depends on the type of tape.
Yeah.
Some tape is easier, but we use those things that at the end have a little like jagged edges, so you can just rip off or whatever. So some of those you didn't have to because the tape was already staying stuck there, so you just grab and continue. But for the ones you use for daily words, me words good.
Yeah.
So, but for day-to-day use, if you have masking tape or something, you pull in the corner. Or I didn't think about the paper clip thing before. You could just put it at the end, and just stays there.
And then you don't have a ripped end.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's all that, and I changed it a little bit to folding over the end because that's what I do. What you got?
So while you're house hunting, check your cell phone to make sure that you have good service. I
never even thought about that.
I've actually heard a lot of people complain that they moved into a new house and their cell doesn't work good there. So obviously they didn't.
When we're out at the property, we're like, all right, gotta do something about that.
But you're also going to connect to Wi-Fi when you're physically home.
Yes, they don't have Frontier yet. So
but at the same time, if you're out walking your pet or out walking night with your family or something, you want to still have service.
100%.
Yeah, and you can reset your tower. Like there's a setting in there that you can like have it pick up the new tower, the closest tower. Anyways,
new life hack. He didn't know that.
No, actually,
okay.
I did have to learn about it because something going on. I was troubleshooting my phone a while back, and something of that nature came up. And
turn it off, turn it back on.
Yeah. Wait, what? Reset? Take out the battery. Where's the battery?
Yes, turn it off and turn it back on. It's the best advice I can give you.
She's told me that twice this week.
And it worked.
Restart the computer, just so you're clear. All right, go ahead.
You can chill your wine with frozen fruit.
We do this.
Yes. Yeah, you have your wine.
And also,
we got frozen blueberries and strawberries, and
it applies more to white wine.
If you have a crock pot, just donate it and buy an Instant Pot. It will save your life because I'm sure you've all put something in your crock pot and left for the day, and you get home and you forgot to start the crock pot. So the Instant Pot will do the same thing.
Okay.
There's an app for that.
But it's so fast. Like it'll cook your dinner in like
Instant Pot?
20 minutes.
They have a Bluetooth.
Oh, good Lord. Bluetooth though.
For a crock pot.
Yeah, you have to be nearby. So you can't be like that.
But if it's connected, it does it.
Oh.
Be like, hey Siri, start my Instapot.
Hey, hold on.
But
it says, like-
what do you want me to do?
But it's like something that you would spend like 4 or 5 hours cooking. Can be
Yeah.
cooked in like 20, 30 minutes. So
That's over it that quick too.
that
I keep telling you, save yourself the $30 on delivery charge. Call one of us.
right.
Well, I would send my child, but you know.
It Okay, they're super quick.
There's trees
Oh, you
there.
didn't hear.
For one, there's trees everywhere. And for the other one, it would
Oh no, I didn't.
not
know
be
that.
car,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
her
yeah,
car.
yeah.
She on the bus.
How does that work out for you?
Yeah. Let us know, Jane. Tarzan and
Jump in
Jane.
the chat.
Watch out for that
computer
tree.
right now.
Or no, it'd be George of the Jungle. Yeah.
George.
Jane of the Jungle, watch out for that tree.
Georgina.
Hannah.
What's yours?
Hey, Joe of the Jungle.
What's that for that?
Ah,
All right.
sorry. If you want your drink to get colder faster, wrap it in a wet napkin or wet paper towel and set it in the fridge for 10 minutes. Science.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
That's all I got to
Answer
know.
my question. That's all I need to
Science.
know. Science.
So if you pull it off the shelf, got a Gatorade 6-pack, whatever, sitting on the shelf, wrap it in paper towel, wet paper towel, put it in there. 10 minutes later, cold drink. It's
Interesting.
not gonna be ice cold like it's been in there for a long time, but you could, but
Well, then I have the paper frozen around it, so that's not good.
Yeah, but the condensation will melt it off, so who cares?
either way, that's like that.
All right, I have a experiment to try later.
Right.
6-pack of beer sitting on the counter.
A lot of paper towel.
Itches.
All right, financial market.
Yeah, it's over there. It's red, and some things are green, and other things are red, and
Some things are crying.
some things are crying.
So,
Peloton's crying. Oh God, go from $100 stock to $10 stock.
but it's something I will mention right now. A lot of people recently have been once again talking about precious metals.
Mhm.
It's been coming up a lot because again, I understand distrust in the dollar-backed material. So people are thinking of again gold bullions or I have a gentleman right now who actually has a business and he's getting paid in not just Bitcoin or whatever else, but he's actually getting paid in like 0.999 nickel, or silver coins and things like that. So because he's valuing that and the community sees it as well. So again, not opposed to it, never have been. But I have to still remember, if you're still working in today's society, unfortunately, you can't take that to a Publix or a Walmart and pay for those things like that. You actually have a better chance of actually paying now with Bitcoin because there's some places that actually have an ATM that will transfer your Bitcoin or whatever to the paper dollar, and actually then you can pay for things and whatever else. So or your wallet they can do on your cell phone or computer or whatever. So there's a better chance for that. So again, not against it. But just as a reminder, the moment you see pawn shops and locations like that starting to buy gold because it's cheap, that's don't be careful. The flow is there. It's just like any market. So don't just go everything gold and guns all of a sudden. Diversification, smart choices. Talk to a professional, please, before you just.
Gun are fun.
Well, they are fun, but you just hit somebody with a gold brick. So what is this? It's a weapon. Home invasion.
Whatever works.
So
Diversify.
Yeah, exactly. So
Diversify.
talk to somebody before jumping off the ledge is all.
I am heavily diversified.
Good. All right, something in tech. Talk for me, Frick.
Well, she talked about the Apple far out, whatever.
Far out of
Far
it.
out.
Far
Far out, man.
Far out, man.
But Galaxy Watch Pro 5 has come out and it's got the good, the bad, the ugly with how big and bulky it is and whatever. My personal opinion is I do not like the UI for the app with the health tracker. I prefer the Garmin or a Fitbit. So whatever you want, but it's out. So there you go.
Also, quick note, if I may jump in on the tech sector for a second. I think I heard recently that I don't know if it's in the last week or two, that Capitol Records actually signed an AI as its first as its first rap artist.
Yes, I did see that.
Something it's called like FK Mac or something.
Yeah.
Some weird name like that. But Capitol Records actually signed an artist that is an AI that just got very and makes its own music, whatever else. I'm sure it's fed algorithms and whatnot. But as its first artist, I'm going, I'm a local band, I'm a real person, and I'm struggling here to get
Right.
this freaking AI.
And this thing's just going to come in, pick the best pieces of songs, mix it all together, and come up with something original.
And Mecca.
F and Mecca. There you go. Yeah.
Mecca.
Oh, never mind. Apparently, hold on. Apparently now they've been dropped by Capitol after Instagram backlash. So
the computer got dropped by the record label.
Wow. As quickly as I have my news, they just got dropped.
Well, here's my thing on it is how, like, literally, how do they protect themselves from copyright when they're literally pulling like the best of song? Yeah. It's an AI that's built to pull the best beats and things and blah blah blah.
Right, exactly.
And
so
parody and
wait, I mean, don't get me wrong. Any artist can do it because there's a Axis of Awesome, I think, is the band. They're a British band. It's like 3 guys, and they say, "Oh, I can show you how to make the world's easiest song." Look it up on YouTube. It's actually funny. And they said these 4 chords you'll see and they'll play different songs. Like they'll play like
Jared does that all the time. He'll be like, "Listen, these 4 chords, straight from the Beatles." Every song.
Yeah. So from Elton John to Journey to Rush to to Katy Perry.
And the minute you start playing it, people go, "I like that." Well, duh, because your brain has been just
pleasant to the ear and things like that. So I get it, yeah. But
fan.
Yeah, anyway.
Finger.
Anyway, sorry. So that's technical stuff. So I love how my music just got dropped in the
yeah. Like every other band. Great.
Yeah, and in our realm, I was thinking like how we help local businesses and stuff. How do they grow? Like a lot of local businesses, they're trying to gain more customers, and you can do that very easily when you have more reviews and testimonials. And TBA Marketing has developed a software called Quick Review that can help you get more quality reviews. And while you're using, sorry, Wack was typing in there. Anyway, my bad. While you're still trying to gain reviews and use the Quick Review software, you can also promote your product warranties, your guarantees, and like your customer service to gain new customers while you're still trying to acquire more reviews.
But I think the thing is also the fact that you get quality reviews.
Yes.
Because anybody can get a review in and just be, I'll say it, they can be an asshat and just decide to just have one bad experience about something minute and then be like, and just tear into a company and just like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I've had bad experiences before at places that I like.
Yeah.
It's happened, but that shouldn't be the reason why somebody should just tear into somebody.
Yeah, we've put our platform to use for our roofing client, RIG, and they're at, well, it should be right around 200 reviews or something like that, right close to.
Yeah.
And basically what it is we get the customer list from everybody's roof that they finished for the month. And we send out I import it into the system, import straight from the CSV right into the system, creates the contact, name, email, phone, and then click send review request, and it text messages every single one of the customers with a customized message that we put in there. And I can also click the email box and we'll send them an email. But sends it out, and then 1 through 3 stars pops up with a form. 4 or 5 star takes you to the panel to leave a review on Google or Facebook directly, which is pretty awesome.
So like you said, like if they have a bad experience,
you get the feedback
you
first.
Get the feedback first, so you can fix it or assess the situation and see what you can do about it, rather than just going to Google or Facebook.
Lots of people are reading reviews though, so grow your reviews, please, because lots of people we get countless inquiries because people are like, read your reviews, they're all great, and it's like, yeah, thanks. If you can get video testimonials, those are even better.
Yes.
You need to grow your Google and Facebook, but video testimonials can be used over and over in marketing pieces. So we highly recommend that anybody that you can get to even send you a 15-30 second anything is
and Paddy, where can we find that?
Quickrev.com. So that's QuickRev.com.
Because our quick suite of solutions is
awesome.
Rolling around.
Are you
up there's more
CRM yet for calendar?
CRM, yes. Calendar, no. He's got, so our CMS, we had to develop the CMS is why. The CMS is done. We are launching, we're doing up the first site for a client this week, CMS, and then the CRM side is been done. That's what Quick Rev and all of that is built in with a CRM. That side is all done and ready. So now he's moving on to the scheduling piece. He said he's got 6 or 10 hours left
So
on
the-
it. So
The scheduling is part of the CRM, right?
scheduling is
It's not
going to,
the
yeah,
CMS.
scheduling is going to be part of the CRM, but there are pieces from the CMS
Gotcha.
that need to be pulled over. And then that will be ready for salons and
That's what I couldn't
all
understand the other
of
day when we were talking about it.
views and mobile detailing and things like that.
Is he
So
ever going to, or are you ever going to enable the inventory part? Because that's the one part
That-
my salon.
that is on the, that's part of the e-com side that he has to pull over from
Okay.
CMS. So that is
So
part
once
of,
that's done, let me know, because
Yep.
she's looking to transition and she needs you.
yeah, he is,
Live troubleshooting, folks. Here we go.
he is in the works.
Okay.
We just built out a CRM, a custom CRM for a dog rescue company.
Yeah,
So we
that's
just
very cool.
we just finished that. They're going to preview. And then we just finished it for a environmental construction company. So yeah, we've got those pieces, and he had to finish the CMS to get all of these other pieces that are going to talk to that piece of the CRM built and pulled over. So we should be 2 weeks away, because next week I'll tell you
You're fine.
when we get offline, but 2 weeks away. He said he's about 6 to 10 hours
And whenever
of
you're ready
straight
for the
work on
back
that.
end stuff, for the SQL stuff, let me know and I'll
Will do.
shoot it to you.
Will do.
Awesome. So
Nerdy.
before we sign out of everything else here, I have to make a quick confession.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, don't worry. No, the show's being recorded. It's fine. And I did not fart.
Sounds like-
It was me. No.
So yeah, so everybody out there watching right now, I apologize. Below me is not Wack, and over there is not Paddy. I have to move you. Oh no! that's not what I wanted.
Wow. You just screwed the screen, dude.
Now what are we
He
doing?
had it out of order.
so-
All night we've just been
Wow.
everywhere the whole night.
Yeah. So anyway, so say hi, Paddy.
Hey.
Say hi, Wack.
Hi.
Yeah, that's not them. So I apologize. You saw all that just right now. I don't care. It's
Why
fine.
am I
You know
below
what?
you? Stupid.
So anyways, yeah, that was fun.
All that for that, yeah.
Exactly.
So further proving that we cannot have a show without some sort of tech,
Exactly.
anything.
No, we started.
Yeah, we
The whole
started.
show until I'm
We
like,
started on
I just
time.
noticed that. so,
It's
you
It's
know
totally
what?
fine. We're gonna go to click play on this, and there won't be any sound.
No, it's not.
I'm
We're good on
watching
that.
it.
Oh, okay. The meter's moving. We're good.
All right, so
Close
now
the
we can
quote?
close that.
Close the quote.
If you make your business about helping others, you'll always have plenty of work. Chris Gilby.
Nice.
You knew it was coming.
Don't
I
forget,
don't
if
know.
you'd like to donate or sponsor, you can reach out to us at ffpw.
Live. Sign out on social media. Turn off the news. Don't text and drive. Epstein did not kill himself. 1, 2, 3, 4. See ya. Let's wait up there.